I got my food, I got my root beer float on the way out. I've never met Big Freedia. She's the queen of bounce. She's got a brand new album. So let's socialize. Harlem, Harlem, Harlem. Let's talk about the food. I have some fried fish, but I have to talk to you. And I'd rather talk to Big Freedia and be uninterrupted and then go home and crunch it back up, you know, in the oven with my hot sauce and my wig on the floor. That's how I'm rolling.
This Big Freedia, the Queen Diva, and nothing beats some backseat heat with Miss Wendy. Girl down, you already know. Hey, Wendy girl, what's going on?
Hi.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
You doing wonderful?
I'm doing wonderful.
Awesome.
I see you're dressed for the occasion.
Oh, girl, it's cold in New York. I'm from New Orleans, so you know it's hot there.
Let me see your nails. Fabulous. Very glamorous with your faux fur coat, collar popped, your sparkly pants, the nails, a ponytail all the way down to the side.
Girl.
Do you ever go out without the Big Freedia look?
Oh, all the time, every day. Like when I'm in New Orleans, girl, I don't do all this. No, ma'am.
Yeah.
They be like, can I get a picture? I'm like, I'm not dressed.
Yep.
It's a lot to do every day. So, you know, some days I'm in my good mood and I'm like, yeah, all right, I'm going out. But otherwise, y'all know, I'm throwing me a hat on and I'm going to the corner store and get some milk.
Tell us about bounce music.
So when I describe bounce music, it's a music that's definitely from New Orleans. And I describe it as up-tempo, heavy bass, and call and response type music. I really like a lot of crowd participation, so if I'm rapping a song, I'll have a line for you to say as well. So if I say I got that gin in my system, you will say somebody gonna be my victim.
Got you.
You know, so it's a lot of back and forth with that, a lot of ass shaking,
yes.
A lot of twerking.
Yes. So Beyonce had you in her song.
She did.
How did that come about?
Well, my publicist called and said that Beyonce want to talk to you. I'm like, why are you on the phone? Why you didn't just give her my number? So she called and she said she had something that she wanted me to do, a project. And the project happened to be Formation. They sent me probably a 3-second snippet of the song for me to come up with a line.
Oh.
So what I did was took the 3-second snippet and looped it over and over and over, did the lines, and we sent it back. We got an email back saying, oh my God, this is perfect. Next thing I know, the song was out.
But you weren't in the video.
You think I'm not worrying about being in no video, but they did call about the video. I was on tour.
Oh.
And it was shot in New Orleans.
Oh. Damn.
So I missed it.
Look at you being tugged and pulled by all the biggies. Drake, how'd you meet him?
I actually met him a couple of years back when Lil Wayne first started the Louisiana Fest in New Orleans. So I was on the radar of who we gonna use for a sample, and their team reached out to my team and we made it happen. And next thing I know, the song was out as well.
Now you're on a major record label.
I am. I'm so excited. This has been my biggest project, so this is my first record label and major deal.
So, you know, bounce music is very, it seems, inclusive of the LGBT community. Hip hop is a whole nother thing.
It is, but what I have done is created my own lane. And when you create your own lane, you can kind of fit and pop in and out anywhere. So I've done hip-hop concerts where I'm between Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa, or opening for Lil Wayne or the Cash Money Family or Master P or whoever. So when you create your own lane and you have respect for yourself, people will respect you no matter what genre of music it is, no matter who the artist is, no matter what the situation is. It's all about how you carry yourself.
Freedia, do we address you as a man or a woman?
Whatever you choose. I know who I am, so if you want to say he or she, it doesn't matter.
That is so, because I keep saying she.
Yeah, whatever you say, I'm an answer.
Wow, you seem like a really good spirit.
I am.
Very comfortable with yourself.
I am.
When did you come out?
I came out about 12 years old to my mom. And one day I had a birthday party and I was like, all of my friends there. So I'm gonna tell my mom today that this is who I am. And when I told her, she said, Mama already know, baby.
Okay.
She already knew. That was my backbone, baby. She was my protector. She carried me. She taught me class and to be who I am and not be afraid. She was my rock.
Sounds like if it wasn't for your mother having the spirit that she had, that there would be no Big Freedia.
Definitely.
Now you did a brief stint in jail.
Well, not really in jail.
Okay.
In a halfway house.
Well, what happened was?
Girl, well, when I first started blowing up, not knowing about finances and proper people to do the bookkeeping and all of that. So from Katrina, I was on a housing program because I lost everything. So I didn't have anything. I had to start all over with clothes, house, car, everything. So I was on a program. Of course, I was eligible. I was on a program for a long time. And then when I started finally making money, I still wasn't really making money. You understand what I'm saying? Because so much was still going out the door.
And also, it looks like you're making money long before you actually are making money.
Hello. So that happened. I wound up becoming a convicted felon because they said I did fraud for not reporting the money and I was still in housing, which was not the case. When I finally decided that I was making money was the year I found out my mom had cancer. So I was not worrying about going down there reporting anything. I was trying to take care of a mom who was dying from cancer and make she live her best life.
Right.
And that was my focus. It was very embarrassing. It was probably one of the most embarrassing things I had to deal with in my career. You know, being outed like that. It was on all kind of news stations. Everybody was talking about it. And lo and behold, you know, they tried to bring me down. They gave me a big fine, $70,000.
What?
Yes, $70,000. Thank God for friends with money. Let's just say that.
Wow.
Thank God for friends with money, baby, because they saw what they were trying to do, man.
Yeah.
Somebody came and was like, here's the check, pay 'em.
And these friends weren't even famous friends. These are just regular people who happen to have money.
No, they were famous friends.
Oh, famous friends.
Yeah.
Aww.
It wasn't, you know.
Aww.
Yeah. Nobody ain't just gonna hand me no check for that type of money.
Who do we know who could have probably done that for you?
I don't know, but somebody handed me a check, and it was a $35,000 check, and I paid the other $35,000 myself.
Aww.
And but it was such a help because I still was going through stuff. I had a lot of legal charges. I had to pay the courts back. Still trying to take care of my overhead. So they wind up. I couldn't stop smoking weed because I smoke weed. So I couldn't stop. And the judge was like, "We're gonna put you in a halfway house," and I completely stopped. Like I hadn't smoked in like 2 and something years. I'm like, forget the weed, I don't want to be locked up in no place. So in this halfway house, I was able to leave every day and go do all my errands, go do my concerts. I just had to come back, you know, at a certain time.
Well, thank God for liquor.
Well, I'm not a heavy drinker, so the liquor didn't do nothing for me during that time.
So you back to the weed now?
No.
What?
I take a little puff every now and then, y'all. Just a little puff, girl. Not nothing major.
How's your love life?
Well, I mean, I have a partner. I've been with him for 13 years, but it's complicated because I'm always gone. He's always at home, so he have a lot of time on his hands to do dumb decisions.
Is that the one who you were engaged to at one point? You guys broke up? You're back with him?
Yeah.
Are you still engaged? Do you really want to get married?
I don't know.
Is he a dresser too?
No. I mean, he dressed. He's the masculine one, so he He boy down. He's trade down.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
funny. Fresh haircut, nice Jordans, and he's thugging.
Tell me about relationships prior to your 13-year relationship with your fiance.
When I was younger, I had one boy that I had a crush on in school, and we wind up hooking up. And he was kind of like my little, I guess you would say, my little boyfriend back then. He used to stay with me, and every time like any of my family members would come or anybody child, he would hide in the closet.
Because he was too embarrassed to be there.
Yeah, he was.
You seem like the type of person who wouldn't even want to deal with somebody who wasn't comfortable with themselves.
Well, see, and that's the thing, like, they're comfortable with themselves when it's just us alone. You see what I'm saying? So if somebody made the situation uncomfortable, that's when they would change. But most of the time, like, they'll be so sweet. Like, any and everything that I want, they will do it. So it's just like, why are you hiding because somebody came to the house? Okay, I see you have some boards over there.
Yes, I want to play a game with you.
What's this game, girl?
It's called Bang or Bounce.
Would I screw him or not?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. George Clooney. Be honest.
He's a hot man, but I'm gonna have to bounce.
Why?
Because he's not my type.
Okay, Lil Wayne.
Girl, y'all trying to have me in trouble. See,
This is a game in the back seat.
it is a game in the back seat. It'll be in the back seat, all right.
Do you bang or do you bounce?
Bang.
All right.
Oh, Jesus.
Idris Elba.
Bang, for sure. Ain't no questions about it. That man is fine.
I think he's overrated.
You think so?
I think it's because all the girls like him so much, I have to squint and find something.
Just something different.
Yeah.
He's hot, though.
Like, I would bounce off of George Clooney. Like, he does nothing for me.
Right.
But I get what people see in him. You know? But Idris Elba, you know he was with K. Michelle at one point.
I know.
You say with disgust. All right, Jesse.
Bang and bounce.
Yeah, a drive-by.
Yeah.
All right, Drake. Bang or bounce?
Girl, why is y'all doing this? It got hot in here. It's hot, Wendy.
Well, we're in the back seat.
It's hot.
Do you bang him or do you bounce?
Oh, God. I'm a bounce.
Not your type. Yeah.
Wait, I started sweating on that one. Wait, girl, I gotta put the window down. Oh my God, it's hot. All right, how many more we got?
So as much fun as today was,
It was fun.
I definitely have to go back home.
Okay.
But there's one thing that you didn't give me,
What's that?
and I need it very, very badly.
What's that?
I need you to remove your coat so I can see everything move. And I want you to bounce for me.
Okay,
to the back
let's
of the
do
car.
it.
Okay. This is gonna be good. You never know who we're gonna roll up on next, so stay tuned for the next episode of Backseat Heat. That was fun, right? Right.